Hey fam, hey. So, child, it's been a doozy. We got story time. Let me just let y'all know what's going on. As you can see, I am not the cutest right now, but it's gonna be all right. It is 10:25, October 25th at 1:37 a.m. And I had a little bit of energy, so I was like, let's just get into it. Well, let me put some makeup on. I've had makeup on since 9/13/2020, and that was the day before my surgery. And y'all haven't seen me since the day before my surgery, so it's a little different, a lot different. So much has happened, and I know I promised to tell you guys and bring you along for the journey step by step, and I promise you, I've been recording, but it's been so much that happened that I just couldn't even process it all. And I recorded it all, but I didn't have the stamina or energy to upload anything. And of course, I got my music playing, y'all. I'm sorry if that's a little too loud. But yeah, so we're gonna start with surgery day. Y'all like my little purse? Ain't this cute? I love eBay and the internet. I know it's so random, but okay, so let's get into it. I am going to make a whole series of my journey of my tummy tuck, but so many people have been messaging me and just contacting me and checking in with me, trying to find out. I bought so much stuff this week. I was trying to find my happy place, y'all, because I wasn't feeling good. Look at all these little blingy headbands I have. I don't know if I'm going to fix this bun or not. This might be all y'all get, because again, it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm just feeling like talking. I don't even know where I'm supposed to start with my face. I have not done my face in a month. Where do I start? Well, we're going to start by putting this headband on. This is my little fancy headband that make me feel like I'm foo-foo when I'm doing my makeup. Not that it's really gonna mess up my hair anyway, but look at that. That come out so much cuter. That I should have put this on in the beginning. I bought these earrings while I was laid up in the bed. Okay, so 9/14, which is actually my best friend's birthday. I don't think I told you guys that, and we thought that was a good omen because I love her. Of course, she's my best friend. We were best friends for over 20 years at this point. So we were like, oh, that's a good omen. Yeah, get your surgery on my birthday. We didn't know that I was going to have complications. Okay, so the procedure, y'all, don't come for my nails. Let me just say that. Don't come for my nails. I know. But what had happened was, I can't make it to the nail salon just yet. So anyway, 9/14 is surgery day. I wake up super early, super nervous, but super excited. My sister-in-law is there with me. I don't call her my sister-in-law. I call her my sister-in-love, or I just call her my sister. But y'all know that's who I'm talking about when I say it. So we went to the hotel that was closest to the surgery center. The surgery center that I went to, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do first, eyeshadow. But then that means I'm going to have to wash it all off. Oh, well, I ain't doing nothing else. Ain't like I got a job to go to right now because I'm still off work. I work for myself, though. But anyway. So, yeah. All right. So, we go to the hotel the night before. Me and her both are super excited. Nervous as hell, but excited. And it was kind of crazy to be at a hotel. I didn't go to the hotel and check in until late because you know what, I'm gonna pull out this palette because it has all of like my favorite golds and stuff in it. I gotta stop saying I'm sorry, y'all. I'm actually still on medicine, so y'all gonna just have to bear with me. And this might be a long video. I hope that you can make it through the whole thing, because I am gonna try and go through everything. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to insert pictures and everything, but my hope is that I can just upload this. You might not get any fancy editing or anything this time around, just because of where I am physically. So go to the hotel. It was weird being at the hotel without our kids, because we travel a lot together, our families. And it was weird being at the hotel without our kids. Of course, we up late, excited, but nervous. I can't eat anything because, you know, when you're about to have surgery, the day before you have surgery, you got to stop eating at noon. And then I had put myself on a liquid diet or very light diet. I think that night I ate tuna fish that night, because I just didn't want to have anything light on my stomach, because everybody talks about constipation, and you know, of course, anesthesia constipates you, and all the other medicines they give you constipate you. I'm really lost, y'all. Like, my head is just fuzzy. I don't even know where I'm supposed to start to do my makeup. Can y'all help me? Primer, I think that's where I'm supposed to start at. Okay, anyway. I keep saying, I gotta stop doing this. Okay, so I had tuna fish for dinner. We stayed up a little bit and kind of binge watch. I'm gonna get in my mirror too, y'all. My mirror's right here. We stayed up and binge watched like some TV, and you know, we got up super early. We had to be to the surgery center at either 6 a.m. or 6:30. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. So we get up early, we get dressed, I wash with the Hibiclens, which is the sterile. Oh, let me tell you how I left my Hibiclens. Y'all know I had that whole box of shit. I didn't want to take the whole box of stuff, so I packed a suitcase, and I organized everything, so things that could stay home until I got home. I was only staying for another day after surgery, so things that could stay home until I got home, I left at home. And then the things that I needed to go with me, I packed in a suitcase. Well, how about I left the Hibiclens? And that was one of the most important things they kept talking about. Make sure you wash with your Hibiclens, you know, the day before, you know, your morning and after and evening shower, and then the night before, and you wash with the Hibiclens, and then the morning of, wash with it again. Well, my crazy tail then left the damn Hibiclens at home. Why? Because it was in my shower. So anyway, left the Hibiclens home. Luckily, we got down to that part of, we were in Potomac, Maryland. We got down to that part of Maryland not too late, and it was a CVS open. And baby, it was like 2 Hibiclens left, because I guess it's close to the surgery center, so everybody must forget their Hibiclens. But I went in there and I felt my Hibiclens, and I was a-okay. So yeah, I was able to do the shower and do everything. We get to the surgery center. Surgery center is gorgeous. Talk about something that looked like out of like First Housewives of Atlanta, or something lavish. You know, they go to some lavish places sometimes. It just looked like that. Like, the waiting area had these curtains that were like draped on the sides of the opening, and then they didn't have regular office chairs. They had nice little, you know, couch chair type of things. It was just so pretty, and it had like this really nice theme of like Greek oasis type going on. So it made you super duper comfortable. And because it was a surgery center, I've never been to a surgery center. I've never had surgery outside of I had two different surgeries for some ovary issues that I had, but that was it. And that was in hospital. So I didn't know that this was even a thing. Like, I'm walking in here like, ooh, we fancy. You know, I just realized I got this situation right here. Don't judge me, y'all. You know, it happens. I've been in the bed for a while, so I've been neglecting my normal face care. But it's okay. We're going to get back on track. Okay, so we walk in there. Me and my sister-in-law are like, oh, this is so beautiful. And I'm signing paperwork. Now, let me tell you, listen, you listening? There is a shot that you can pay for. It's a pain shot that you can pay for called Exparel. If I can remember to add it into this video, I will. Exparel. I think it's spelled EXPERALL or one L. I'm not sure, but Google that thing. Ask Siri or somebody. I'm sure Alexa know what Exparel is. It's worth every penny. Okay, it's an elective added piece pain situation that they add under your tummy tuck. I don't know why I just picked this color, but we're gonna go with it. It's an elective pain shot that costs additional. It's not included in your regular price of your surgery, and it acts kind of, I think it acts like a nerve block or something. But anyway, it's a pain shot that lasts for 3 to 5 days in your under your situation. Because I got muscle repair. Let me run down for you what I got done. I had a mommy makeover. I kept saying tummy tuck because that was the most important part to me. So I just kept overlooking the fact that I was getting my boobies done also, and I was getting liposuction. But the procedures that I had done was a mommy makeover. I got a tummy tuck with muscle repair, because not all tummy tucks are done with muscle repair. I got lipo to the sides of my abdomen and the top of my abdomen, and I don't know if she did something else. She didn't touch the back of my body. And then I got a breast lift with implants. Had to take a deep breath on that, because the breast lift, aka the chi-chis, they the problem. The tummy, she good. She real good. These chi-chis, they ain't. So what had happened was, I go into surgery. Well, the morning of surgery, you know, you have to get prepped, and you have to get there earlier than the surgeon, but the surgeon ain't got to get there that early. The surgery don't actually start until 9. So once I went in there, I got together. I had private rooms for changing and getting into my gowns, and then I met the anesthesiologist and I met the nurses. Everybody was super duper friendly, but I guess when you spending that kind of coin, you gonna get nice and friendly, happy people, which I ain't mad at. That's what I'm here for. I know y'all need to shave my underarms. Please don't come for them. Y'all know I'm still recovering from surgery. I am so off base. Okay, so now my surgeon comes in. I meet with her. We get to talking. She's like, you ready? I'm like, no, but yes. So we go into surgery. I believe my surgery. Oh, and I know a lot of people ask me, who was my surgeon? I'm sorry, I'm just looking for the right brush. I think my memory is a little jacked up, and it could be because I'm still on medicine too. Okay. My surgeon's name is Dr. Bolden. She's been amazing. Actually, look at that. Ain't she cute, y'all? Look at that. Let me show y'all her. Look at Dr. Bolden. It's the words is backwards. But so that's Dr. Bolden. That's my surgeon. She's out of DC. And she's absolutely amazing. We had a whole intimate relationship at this point because I've had complications, which is why I wanted to talk to you guys. So anyway, she comes in, we do the surgery. I think it was about 5 or 6 hours that I was in the OR. I completely don't remember anything. You know, you're in the OR. You ain't going to remember nothing. My sister comes, they call my sister to come get me. I do remember waking up in the other room, in the recovery room. I remember waking up in the recovery room and just feeling super duper tight. I don't know if I have ever been as tight as I felt. You know, if for the women, I know some men watch my videos also, but for the women, have you ever tried to get into some Spanx that was too small? Imagine that feeling. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was tucked in some Spanx that were too small, 3 sizes too small. Not just too small, but you could still move and make it work. No, Spanx that was 3 sizes too small, and you still had to go out and act like you was okay. That's what I felt like. I felt extremely tight. I was sore, but I wasn't in a lot of pain. I didn't wake up with any horror stories or anything crazy like that. I still felt my medicine. I was a little loopy. We got some video of that too. It's a little funny because then I was cracking jokes at this point. I was like, oh shucks, I'm snapped. I'm snatched. I snapped. I was like, I'm snatched. Okay, yeah, I'm cute. I can't move, but I'm cute. But the realness set in when I had to get up and get into the wheelchair. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I can't move like I used to move. Like everything is so tight and I'm hunched over. And it was that was when the realness hit me. But again, it was still bearable because that Exparel shot was amazing. Ironically, the only thing that I was feeling immediately after surgery, I didn't do the top of my eye. See, y'all, I done forgot how to do my makeup. I'm trying to do a cut crease and I'm looking like the top of this eye is dry as fuck. Okay. Oh, anyway, when we got to the hotel, my medicine kind of started to wear off, so it was time for me to take the pill medicine at that point. They gave me prescriptions to take to, you know, manage the pain and everything. So we got to the hotel. I'm 16 minutes into it, and I still didn't get to the second surgery. I told y'all it's going to be a long video. Y'all just going to have to bear with me, okay? All right, so I get to the hotel, and we are completely... it took us about a good 8 minutes for me to get my walker and shuffle to the room. And I just noticed once my pain started wearing off how bad my breasts were hurting. And it wasn't that I knew I wasn't supposed to have pain. I was having pain pretty much all over, but my breasts were the source of most of the pain. And it had been since I started feeling back to life and, you know, without anesthesia. So the first night, it was rough as hell. Y'all see that journey in the video, but we made it work, but it was rough as hell. And we stayed at the hotel that night because I had to have my follow-up the very next day. So the very next day, we go to the follow-up. I tell Dr. Bolden, I'm feeling okay. I know that I'm going to have pain and tightness and things like that. And I'm not going to feel like myself. But my breasts were sitting up here. Like the implants felt like they just pushed my regular breast tissue up to here. And it was so painful. I couldn't even really put my neck pillow on. I have like the neck travel pillow. It was sitting up here in my chin because my titties was sitting so high. And I was like, she kept saying they're going to fall once, you know, gravity sets in and they get set in. They're going to, you know, dip down some. I don't know why this is so high up, but they're going to dip down some and then they'll have a nice droop, not droop, but, you know, little whatever. They'll be in the situation they're supposed to be in. But I could never get to that point with them because I was in so much pain that it wasn't allowing me to feel anything or to feel like they were coming down. They were just so swollen. So she just kept reassuring me that they would be okay. It would start to do what it needed to do. And so we tried to go with it. I went home and I told you I had a surgery team, right? Chrissy's surgery sisters recovery team, support team. There we go. Chrissy's surgery sisters support team. My team is phenomenal, y'all. They had coordinated who was coming with me on what days. My oldest daughter was taking care of the babies. They're not babies, but my kids, the younger munchkins. She was taking care of them. And then I had my surgery support sisters taking care of me. I didn't have to coordinate who was going to be here for me for what day or what time. I tried to coordinate that in the beginning. So everybody had a day and a slot. Like this person was coming with me in the daytime. This person was staying with me at night. Because I don't have a husband. I'm, you know, we single. But we ain't alone, y'all. I got a whole tribe behind me, and my tribe has been magical. I couldn't have asked for a better support system. And I think that that's the best thing that I would stress to anybody that's going to go through this journey is get yourself a support system. You can't buy the type of care and love that I experienced over the last month. I can't wait to be better and for, you know, Sister Rona to take her ass on back home so I can do something for this group of women that just came in and loved on me to help me get better so I can do this video for y'all. It's been amazing. I mean, not amazing, but you know what I mean. So anyway, I get home. I am in the bed. Of course, I'm in pain. I'm happy to see my babies. My babies are happy to see me, but they trying to figure out why mommy not moving like mommy. Because, you know, when she left us, she was moving like mommy, but now she ain't moving like mommy. So that was a whole different story, trying to get my kids to understand that. I told them I was having surgery, but I don't think that they understood. They, you know, they didn't. Of course, they didn't understand what was happening. So when I came home different, it really freaked them out, especially my little twin, Kai, my youngest baby. My youngest baby was just in distress. She was mad because my friends that were coming to stay with me at night were in my bed with me. I got a king size bed. They slept with me because I had to take medicine, you know, around the clock and things like that. So, but we got through it. Doesn't matter. We got through it. All right. So now the baby's upset because the friends are sleeping with me. I have another follow-up, or I didn't have a scheduled follow-up. About 3 or 4 days after surgery, I noticed that I had a bruise happening near my incision line on my left breast. So I had called the number on my recovery sheet, because, you know, they give you your discharge papers and stuff. And it actually was Dr. Bolden's cell phone number. I didn't know that at the time. I just knew, look, somebody got to say something, because this boob is not looking like the other boob. And this boob is still way up higher than what the right breast is. The right breast was actually starting to simmer down a little bit. Nothing drastic, because it was still about 3 days out of surgery, 3 or 4 days out of surgery. So, or it might have been 4. I don't know. But so Dr. Bolden said, okay, well, come in tomorrow on a Saturday, which was amazing. I was like, she's going to take her Saturday to check on me. This is amazing. And it's about 3 or 4 days out of surgery. So she said, come in on a Saturday. So one of my sisters, I don't know who was here with me at the time, but somebody took me. Somebody took me. And we went, and she saw the bruise. She cleansed it, and then we put a wound vac on. And we put a wound vac on both. We put a wound vac on both breasts at the time. And a wound vac is this thing that is like saran wrap to you. And it has a hose and a machine that's attached to it, but it's supposed to help draw out whatever's coming off of the wound. So we did the wound vac, hoping that over the weekend it would get better and do something. Well, that wound vac was painful as I don't know what. And it was on both of my breasts. And I couldn't take a for real shower. Like, when I tell you I was the sponge bath queen, y'all. I done learned some life hacks I didn't think I was going to get into until I was in my geriatric ages. But you know what? It is what it is. Whole nother subject. Okay, so we did the wound vac. That wound vac was so painful that when I had my next follow-up with Dr. Bolden on Tuesday, I just begged her to take it off because it was just hurting me so much. So she said, okay, baby, we'll take it off and we'll get you together. But when we took it off, the wound was actually looking worse than it was on Saturday. And so that's where she made the decision that we need to just take these out. Your implants, your body's not happy with the implants. And I guess the pressure of it all is causing complications. So, and let me say, I guess I should have put a disclaimer on it. I didn't ask for the implants because I wanted to be extra or anything else. I just wanted the implants because I knew that doing the breast lift was going to take away some of my fullage or cuppage, I should say. And I wanted to still be able to remain in the same cup that I had prior to the breast lift, but still have that fullness, and like I was going for a Betty Boop and Jessica Rabbit type of look, you know. That's what I wanted. What you want and what you get ain't always what happens anyway. So we made the plan, and this one was planned to take the implants out. Well, it was planned to take the implants out, but she wanted us to do it at the hospital. So here we go to Harbor Hospital, not Harbor. Where we go? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. I really went blank. Howard Hospital in DC. Now, I'm not from DC. I'm from Baltimore, y'all. I felt like I was back in Baltimore. I didn't know DC had so many hoods like Baltimore got hoods. I ain't know. And Howard University Hospital is in it. One of them. But the doctors there, I can say, are really good. But the patients, baby, it was a whole TV show. So she got to take me back into surgery. I'll talk about that whole story later. I'll go into detail about that later. Okay, so we go into surgery. She takes the implants out. I'm not disturbed or anything. I still got breast tissue. Whatever, we'll make it work. But I stayed in the hospital. I had to be in the hospital for, I think, a day or two. It kind of runs in for me because I've been in and out of narcotics. And so I don't remember if I stayed 2 days or what. But I came back home, and did I have a drain at that point? I did have a drain with my tummy tuck. Y'all, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'll go into the whole tummy tuck story in detail in another video. But yeah, so the first follow-up I had with her, I had 2 tummy tuck drains. The first tummy tuck drain came out when I saw her the first Tuesday when this was acting crazy. Before, when we put the wound vac on. And then the second tummy tuck drain she took out when she put me into surgery. And then we bandaged up these babies. And then we put she actually put a drain into this one, because this one has so much swelling. It was just sitting up like this. Like I can't describe to you like how high it was. It was just sitting up. And she put a drain into this one. So I'm like, God damn it. I get rid of one drain, I get another one in my titty. My chi-chi. I'm sorry, let me stop saying that. So okay, I go home. I am taking it easy. I'm following the instructions I'm supposed to follow. My team is taking great care of me. Let me tell y'all how my cousin, she literally has one of my debit cards, and this baby was in here like Meals on Wheels. She had a schedule going. What's not in the refrigerator? Let me go to the supermarket. Let me cook. I'm gonna drop these meals off. You all right? All right, I'll see you later. It was the best thing ever. Y'all gotta get y'all a support team. I'm trying to tell you. I needed that. I definitely needed that, because of course everything I was going through. Did y'all see that? Get y'all back on track. Okay, that's how it felt. I'm sorry, I'm using a new ring light, and it's a little cray-cray. Y'all see my back. Please don't make no judgments. Y'all know I'm still recovering from surgery. Okay, all right. So we home from the second surgery. My team is doing everything, taking care of me, making sure I'm good, making sure my kids is good. Everything is everything. I mean, kind of everything, but I'm recovering. But it's everything. So, where did it go wrong? Well, it went wrong probably the next week, when I had another follow-up. This Chi-Chi wasn't happy. Guess what? She started bruising again without the implant in it. She started bruising again, and this time she started bruising and spreading. So we tried some topical creams first. We tried, I think, some other medicines first. And it just kept getting worse. And she said, I'm sorry, baby. We got to go back into surgery. Child, I ain't cried so much. I'm not a big crier. Now, don't get me wrong. I am an emotional person. I mean, I'm a Scorpio. We feel deeply. So our emotions are, real. But in no way, fashion, or form did I think that I was going to have to go into a third surgery in 3 weeks. That hurt my soul. I couldn't even formulate words to figure out what was going on. And then this all happened via text message, because when I was changing the dressing, I saw the bruise spreading more. I text Dr. Bolden. I told y'all we is on an intimate relationship now. I text Dr. Bolden, I don't think this is supposed to look like this. She said, okay, you're going to have to come back to the hospital tomorrow morning, and we're going to have to debris and leave it open and put a vac on it and go from there. Say what? I'm sorry. We got to do what now? And we got to do when? Y'all, I have 3 children, but my oldest child doesn't live here because she's a college student. So at this point, I was stable enough where I was just by myself at home, and I was able to manage taking my medicine and eating and, getting around the house and doing what I need to do on my own. I was on my own. Can you imagine at 9:30 at night, your surgeon tell you need to be at the hospital at 8:30 in the morning, and you got to figure out what to do with a 9 and 6-year-old, and you got to prepare yourself mentally to go back into anesthesia. You just came out of anesthesia. So that's why y'all ain't heard from me. I have been in a bubble, baby. I have been in a mental and physical bubble. Me in this bed, y'all see that tray that got all that stuff on it? I know it's a little messy right now, but that's my lifeline right there. That tray is my lifeline. That tray got my big water jug on it. I have been drinking my gallon of water. It got that's my teacup. I've been drinking Smooth Move tea and detox tea, because the constipation is real if you don't, stay on top of it. All my meds, my other mugs, and thank God I have an adjustable bed, because I done been in this Susie. Yeah, I done named her. I done been in Susie for the last month and a half. We 5-6 weeks out at this point, y'all. I was supposed to be going back to work on Monday. I know I work in my basement, but I was supposed to be going back to work on Monday. I've had to, cancel my clients, push them out, try to find places for them to go with other people that could take them that I trust until I get back to work. It has been a journey. So anyway, I go to the third surgery. And I come out of the third surgery with this whole contraption on me. I'm looking like Frankenstein. I'm feeling down. There was nothing sexy or happy. Even I am getting my massages. I don't think I said that. So my tummy tuck, I wasn't playing around. I've been in all these Facebook groups, and I know a few people that have went through it personally. So I knew that the lymphatic massages were vital to recovery and recovering quickly. So in between my breast complications, I actually was getting my lymphatic massages. Shout out to Kelly of Time Out Massages. Hey, girl. So anyway, Kelly comes, Ty, what's Ty's last name? I don't know. But anyway, Ty has a team of people, because she, of course, is a little too big to be doing everybody that comes through on her channel. But she has a team of people, and they travel to you, which is perfect, especially in my situation, because I was on man down situation. I couldn't go nowhere, drive nowhere, do anything. So anyway, I was getting my massages, but then I had to keep putting them on hold because I had to keep going to surgery. I was getting 2 massages a week. So anyway, I don't know why I started talking about my massages, but I had to put them on hold again, because now, that's why I started talking about my massages, because this week is the first week that I have felt like myself. I told y'all this is my first time even attempting to put on makeup since September 13th. I ain't had nothing but Carmex and what's the little ball chapstick thing? Yeah, that right there. I ain't had nothing but that on all month long. It ain't been nothing. I did buy me a little spin brush for my face because I wasn't doing like my regular face routine. So I was just, my face even felt weird because I was sponge bathing. Usually I get in the shower and I had shower cap on. I just kind of let the water run. I got a whole routine and cleansers and stuff. And you know, we doing all this thing so we can glow. But there was no glow in her. Her is me. There was no glow. So, all right. But this week, when I had my massage, Kelly said to me, "Oh my God, you are so funny. I had no idea you were so fun." I said, "Yeah, girl, I don't know who that lady was for the last month. You didn't meet Chrissy. You didn't meet Chrissy. That was Broomhilda or something. That was not me. I wasn't even, I had checked out. And I don't mean I had checked out as in I thought I was going to die and I just checked out of life altogether. I had been in so much pain, guys. I don't know if anyone has ever had chronic pain, but I feel so like the people that go to chronic pain centers and pain management centers, oh my gosh, I feel for them in such a deep way at this point, because the pain that I was experiencing in this last month over these chi-chis was unlike anything that I had ever been through. And I didn't know how to process it all. And I know a lot of people, like I said earlier, a lot of people were messaging me and trying to make sure I was okay and trying to check in with me, and then getting worried because I wasn't responding back or wasn't saying anything. And I wasn't not responding because I wanted to be this incognito, you know, have this grand reopening, welcome back to the world, I'm coming out moment. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to have my coming out moment because y'all not getting the full thing of me today. But I wasn't trying to be distant and isolated. I had no other way to be because of what I was going through. What I was going through trumped everything. It trumped communication. It trumped social media. It trumped me taking pictures and posting. And none of that stuff matters when you're in pain and you feel like you just on your way out, child. That's what I felt like. So anyway, we better though. And I'm going to tell you how we got better. So it's a combination of things. We found the right magical combination of medicine, because you can't keep taking narcotics your whole life, even though right after surgery, that's what they give you. They give you narcotics because that's going to be the best thing to knock it out. But the flip side to that is I also have a tummy tuck. There is less room in my belly for me to move, would need to move out. Being on narcotics 24 hours a day, every day, for weeks is not conducive to being able to, number one, function and be with my babies. And number two, be able to go to the bathroom and do number two. Look at that. That was just worked out like it was supposed to. Anyway, so my doctor started trying different combinations of things to see if maybe a muscle relaxer would help me. And we ended up, I kept explaining to her the type of pain that I was getting from this left chi-chi. And she said, you know, what you're explaining to me kind of sounds like nerve pain, like what diabetics get. Like, I think it's neuropathy. If I'm saying it wrong, y'all, please forgive me. I said, I don't know what it is, but it is taking me down. What we got to do to fix it? So she said, well, let's try you on gabapentin. Insert the holy music now. Okay? That gabapentin, by the second day of me using it, I was up and out of my bed more than I had been in 6 weeks. It has been a lifesaver because apparently what I was experiencing, and I don't have diabetes. I don't have any real health issues at all, which is why I got approved for cosmetic surgery, guys. But that gabapentin did something for my whole soul, my whole spirit. It took my pain that had been consistently on a 9-10 down to about a 4. And you couldn't tell me I wasn't hot stuff. I still wasn't feeling all the way myself just yet, but today is Saturday. Well, now it's Sunday because it's 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., whatever long. I've been talking for a while, but I feel like a whole different person. I am going to insert some of the video, not insert, but I'm going to make the whole journey videos for you guys because I'm starting to feel better, and I feel like I owe it to you. And then, but you'll see, or at least I think you'll see the difference in me, how I just wasn't as vibrant as I normally am. And that was scary, not only for me, but for my children. And I would say to my friends that I was texting with, we have a group chat, and I would say to them, I just don't feel like myself. I just can't find my sparkle. I can't bring myself out of it. I'm so miserable. And it was so painful, and it was so scary, and it was a bad place to be in, but I'm in a better place. And I say all of that to say, sometimes the things that you plan in life don't go the way that you plan them in life. You can do everything you want to do. I thought that I was prepared for this whole journey. I thought that I was going to come out, and I watched videos with people who they did their mommy makeovers, and they were like, oh, well, I only took 3 weeks off work because I didn't have that much vacation time. Realistically, I was able to go back to work in 2 weeks, as long as I was doing light work. I watched all those videos, like y'all watching this video right now. I watched them. I had no idea that I was going to still be man down at 6 weeks out from a mommy makeover that I had planned for extensively. I had no idea. But I'm grateful, right? I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I still have a ways to go. So like I said, the third surgery left me with I have an open wound on this breast now, and I have a wound vac that's attached to it. I call it my buddy that I have to carry around. And I actually it's a 50-50 chance. We don't know. She says she doesn't want to explore whether we are going to do skin graft or we're going to let it just heal itself up to the top. So I don't know if I have to get surgery again on this Chi-Chi or not. But I have no regrets. My stomach looks amazing. My Chi-Chis are still sitting up. I love tattoos, so whatever this thing decides to do when it heals and it gets better, we're going to throw a nice tattoo over top of it, and we're going to show it off like ain't nothing happened. And I'm still here to talk to y'all. I survived 3 surgeries in 3 weeks, and I'm still here to talk to y'all. And I know that one of my videos, and you guys will see it later, I was talking about my mom the night before surgery because I was nervous. And so I just had a little snippet video that I was talking about my mom. My mom is passed on. But one of the greatest things my mother taught me is that life is too short, and you got to live your life, and you got to try things, and you got to do things. And even if this surgery leaves me with a scar, guess what? I tried something. Ain't that better than not trying it and not knowing if it worked out to make you feel better or to look better or whatever your goal was? Ain't that better than that? I think so. I got a story to tell. Obviously, I hope you guys are listening. And I'm going to show you real quick what I look like because I know that's what you're waiting for. Hold on. Let me put Buddy on. This is my buddy. Okay. So I got to put Buddy. Buddy, why are you all tangled? I don't even know what I did to get him tangled like this. He go everywhere with me. I can't not go anywhere with him. Okay, there we go. All right. So let me put Buddy on. Hold on. Okay. So, and y'all, I got on this was my coming home from the hospital nightgown because it's comfortable and it's what works for my situation. All right. And I'm going to undress a little bit, but I promise you, Daddy, I'm not showing my goodies on TV. Well, this is YouTube, but whatever. But I got a thigh high on and I got a bra on, just so you guys can get an idea of what the situation is looking like. Look at that. Look at that. She cute. She real cute. Ow. So again, she didn't do anything to my back. So my love handles, let me back up some. So my love handles in the back is still there. So this is some little gauze underneath of here because this incision is not all the way together. She ain't finished yet, so she just got a little bit of gauze under, but she good though. And then this is the tummy. Look at that booty. When your tummy get flatter, your ass look bigger. Like, anyway, if you have made it this far to the video, I want to thank you so much. I appreciate all of the phone calls, the text messages, the DMs, the inboxes, anybody that has reached out to me up until this point. I want to thank you so much. To my new subscribers, I hope you stick with me. I know I was a little long-winded today, but I appreciate you all, and I love you. Bye.